together, right?
Well, all right. 3 cheers for Stephen Phillips.
Y'all need to help Stephen Phillips out over there. Out the door and off the radio.
Here's Stephen Phillips.
All righty. Good Thursday morning to everybody. And I want to say right off the get-go that honestly and truly that the level of, I guess, what would you say were the filming crews that was on the
production value,
the production crews and all that on the first moon landing and versus this one, you couldn't even hardly tell it was fake.
Well, they did a good job moving the strings out of the way and hiding those. So
it was almost believable. So yeah,
they pumped those speakers in to make it sound really loud.
Did you watch that thing last night, Pat?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. What do you think?
Well, I'm wondering how they got those laser reflectors on the moon if the first landing was faked.
They're not really laser.
That was all production, man. AI. It's all AI.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man. This is like the greatest April Fool's joke in history.
I didn't think you were right, but the more I consider it, I think it might be.
Yeah. Everybody's like, oh.
So that's why they chose April 1st.
Yeah. And they had all them actors down there at the moon, at the launch, site where they could. And I'm going to tell you something. They distraction. That's the main key, because the guy that they were doing the interview in with them ears, holy smoke, man.
Well, he was part of the satellite crew, wasn't
he? I mean, you couldn't even think of nothing but ears, man. Did you see his ears? It's almost like that guy's boobs yesterday.
Only you would think of stuff like that, Steve. You're such a kind and empathetic person.
I mean, what's your take on it?
What's my take on what?
Actually, a moon landing is the moon
circling. So all those people that witnessed it in person were actors hired by George Soros, right?
What do they call them? Like stand-ins or something?
Yeah,
stand-ins.
Yeah. Extras.
Extras. Yeah, the extras.
Yeah.
So you really think they're up there? I mean, the moon was beautiful last night. I didn't see anything. Did you?
Here's my question.
There are times that you just leave me speechless, Stephen.
Did you see the size of the chemtrail that was left behind, by the way?
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Blend it in, yeah.
I mean, some of this stuff just don't make no sense. Okay, so they're not landing on the moon. They're just doing a flyby.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
a flyby. And what is their goal?
To blast.
The goal is to establish a base on the moon.
But I mean, the goal of this flight is actually what? The goal is to prove everything is working safely, right? Is that what they're after?
Yeah.
Life support, air, water, all that stuff. Navigation in deep space, which back when they allegedly did the moon landing, they had,
they had like a cassette player and like a piece of duct tape and like a string.
That's their navigation. Yeah. And then here's the thing, that the heat shields are working properly for re-entry. Now I'm thinking, okay, so I'm fixing to send these guys up here to do a flyby, and we're going to check and see if they re-enter all right. If they don't, they're going to be burnt up, right?
Yeah.
They'll be toast. So why not, while we're there, let's go ahead and land on the moon just in case the re-entry thing don't work. Does that not make more sense? Just in case, let's go ahead and stop there.
Take one last stab at it real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then manual piloting, if they can fly the thing manually without onboard computers. We need Topper here.
I was going to say the exact same thing. We actually want Topper here today, man. Come on now.
Oh, Lordy. 4-man crew.
We actually want he listens, right?
We got a 4-man crew.
That's why I say these things.
Reed Wiseman is the commander. Victor Glover. Is that right? Is that Danny Glover's brother?
Maybe.
See, there's an actor right there. He's Danny Glover's brother. We know who he is.
Crispin Glover's brother.
Christian Koch, I guess, is the mission specialist. He's the mission specialist. You definitely want him on there. And then Jeremy Hansen, he's also a mission specialist from Canada. Can't be a mission specialist from Canada.
He's a semi-specialist.
Right. Victor Glover. He definitely is Danny Glover's brother, because he is the first black astronaut to go to the moon.
Well, there you go.
There goes the neighborhood. Do you think this is real?
This is really embarrassing, Stephen.
I will.
I mean, things that make you go, wait a
Good
minute. now.
Lord, come
They got
on.
Danny Glover's brother on board.
They could have simply picked today instead of yesterday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should have done it yesterday. You should have done all this yesterday.
First step towards putting humans back on the moon. Actually, I
Yeah.
think what the bottom line is on this thing is that are we not in a race with China? Because China's going to fly up there and claim the moon for China. So we're like, no, that ain't going to happen. We're going to claim them. They ought to just go ahead and do it.
Well, I think the reason they want to do that is because they want to have a whole bunch of babies up there, and then they'll be like residents and citizens of the moon.
Yeah, I didn't
And
think
they'll
about
take over
that.
the moon just like they're taking over
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. But they're, I don't know. What do you think about the China thing, man? You think that might be part of it?
I think they were in a race with China. I mean, the last time we were in a race with Russia, but they're sort of incapacitated. So, yeah, I think we are in a race to establish a base on the moon because that gets you out of the Earth's gravity and allows you to do the mission to Mars so we can fulfill the what was that movie about going to Mars?
Was
All
it
the
in fact
predictions there.
mission to
Huh?
Mars? Was it in fact mission to Mars?
I think it was. Now that I think about it, that was the title, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, it was certainly one of the rides at Disney World. Either that, one of the
Yeah.
other.
Yeah.
I don't know. How long has it been since we've been up there, according to history?
According to those who believe.
Yeah. So
50
we're looking,
years.
50 years, yeah.
Yeah.
actually,
So
we're looking.
Someone's got to go up there and clean the mirrors on the laser reflectors.
So they want to put a military base there, right? And then a launching pad to go to Mars.
Yeah.
Is that kind of where we're at with that?
I don't know that it's a military base. I mean, that may be the bunker underneath the base may be the military base part, you know. But
Who's gets
just
that? Anybody get that? I got that right out of the get go. Did you get that?
mm-hmm,
Pat, you do get.
mm-hmm.
What is it?
I have no idea.
See, he's just like,
It's one of those conspiracies that you guys are always flagging about.
It's the greatest Mars attacks movies in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it, man. You know, the government, we've got 10% of the government still open, and that ain't bad. Yeah. I don't know. Well, maybe, and that would be it if we had the birthright citizenship going on. So,
Hey, did you see, speaking of birthright citizenship, did you see the question that Gorsuch asked the government's attorney
Which one?
yeah, we were
about
talking.
whether or not Native Americans were birthright citizens?
You know, the problem with that, though, honestly, I mean,
What?
Loophole has a point. He needs to be in that. He needs to be there.
Well, yeah, I think so. Yeah, here's the answer. I would argue that they actually are their own sovereign people because they have been granted their own sovereignty. They can own casinos, they can own drug dealing establishments, they can do anything they want. So I would argue that they're not U.S. citizens. They are Native American citizens, sovereign of their own land that they have been given by the government.
So they can only vote if they do it on the reservation? Is that what you're saying?
Talking about citizenship here.
Yeah,
you know.
well, but if we get this deal where you got to be a citizen to vote, which is what we should be doing,
Yeah. So we'll exempt them.
they can't go to a something outside their reservation to vote. They have to do it there.
I mean, they're all smoking weed and playing cards. They don't care.
Oh God, no one's going to touch that one either.
I know, there was a long. Every once in a while, there's a long moment of silence.
You are an equal opportunity offender, Stephen. You offend everybody. Yeah, I don't feel bad now.
I don't know, man. I reckon Trump went up there to this thing, and then we got Robert De Niro. He went up there. I reckon they sat side by side.
Probably.
Yeah. I would sit straight across from him, like to look him in his little beady eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I thought was
the president and Aliuto or whatever his name is had a little staring contest.
Yeah.
What I thought was hilarious was when De Niro spoke afterwards, and he said, "Well, I could hear, but I couldn't really hear, and I didn't really understand what they were saying." And well, yeah, I know you didn't understand what they were saying. Get out of there! What are you doing there? You're an idiot.
Was he acting, or was that the real Bob De Niro?
Like he's mad because he didn't get to on that crew with the spaceship thing. Then he'd pick him to go.
Yeah, that's right. The casting director chose Glover's
brother. Yeah. So there you have that. What, Pat? I'm telling you, man.
It gets curiouser and curiouser every day.
Yeah, I will.
Governor never ceases to amaze me. The material, the fodder that they give us.
Yeah.
Speaking of fodder that the government gives us, you asked about Gorsuch's question. What about Ketanji Brown Jackson's questions?
About the labor room or delivery room?
About Japan and stealing a wallet. Does that make me allegiance?
I missed that,
does that give allegiance?
Mercedes says, "I want my wallet back." What is that?
Yeah. So Jackson, in her brilliant analogies that she thinks up, she says that she's questioning the ACLU attorney, and she's saying, "Okay, well, look, we're talking about allegiance to a country, and the government's position is you have to have allegiance to a country." And Justice Jackson says, "Okay, well, let's say I, as a U.S. citizen, am visiting Japan. I go and I steal someone's wallet in Japan, and then they arrest me, and I'm subject to their laws. That's allegiance, right?" No, man, that's called personal jurisdiction. It has nothing to do with allegiance. Did you even go to law school? Like that's one of the dumbest things I've ever heard in my life.
Well, she just keeps piling on top of herself because from the get-go, from the jump, she's been the stupidest of the 9 justices, and not even close. I mean, by a long shot.
It's bad when even Kagan in the last decision that was the 8-1 decision that was handed out basically spent her entire concurring opinion chastising Jackson.
Okay, let me just go this question. Okay, we got Clarence Thomas up there, right?
Yep.
He's 76 years old, right?
Yep.
So if he spends another 3 or 4 years and says, "I think I'm going to retire," and we have a Democratic president, maybe he should say, "I need to just go ahead and retire now."
Right now.
You think that's a bad idea?
It's not the first time.
What do you think, Pat?
Yeah, I think that's been floated before, but Thomas is saying, "No, I'm not done yet."
Oh, man.
And how old is Alito?
Who?
Alito. How old is he? He's in his 70s.
I don't have him on here.
Quite frankly, I don't think age matters so long as when you plan to retire.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Alito. Where is he at? I had them all on here.
Hey, Google.
He's 74 years old.
Well, there's my point. You're going to make somebody at 76. Why not 74? Why not 65?
At one point, for the country, I think I'm going to go ahead and pull the pin now where we can get somebody in there that is straight up and not some left-leaning.
But they're supposed to be non-political, so that
oh yeah, that's right. No, yeah, we know how that
consideration should not be there, should it?
Yeah, you're right, Pat. You're absolutely right. Yeah,
the pragmatist speaks.
Yeah, and if pigs could fly, the cow wouldn't jump the moon or whatever they say.
Something like that.
I mean, honestly, let's think about this just a little bit. I mean, honestly, really.
Yeah.
Harry was saying something yesterday. He brought up Marco Rubio as an example.
Yeah.
That was a bad example.
I'm going to tell you, I like Marco Rubio.
Me too.
He rock and roll.
But here's why bringing up Marco Rubio in this whole argument about birthright citizenship is a horrible, horrible example if you're against it. Because his parents, yes, came from Cuba in 1956. But here's something. Before they came, they applied to become lawful permanent residents of this country. They were admitted and approved as lawful permanent residents. That first word being lawful permanent residents. He was born in 1971. He was born here to people who were subject to the jurisdiction of the United States because they were lawful permanent residents. Therefore, trying to bring Marco Rubio into this argument and saying, "Oh, he's just going to argue himself out of a job," incorrect. He is absolutely a U.S.
Are you now discovering that facts don't mean anything to Harry?
Yeah.
I mean, you can't let those things get in the way of a good story.
I guess you're right.
I don't know, but I know if you'd have been that energetic when you was actually a practicing lawyer, you might not have lost so many cases.
I'd have had a 99% conviction rate.
We got to get to break, folks. We need to talk about the President Trump's talk last night. I don't know if everybody watched that or not, but we'll talk about that on the other side.
Riveting.
All right, folks, we want to thank Rose Auto for bringing you the show today. We do appreciate them, no doubt, and we will be right back.
And now with more news for Western North Carolina and North Georgia, I'm Jeff Batten. The man who admitted to luring a Hayesville minor to his Wisconsin home for sexual activity pleaded guilty in federal court recently. Adam Gurney, 29, had made her acquaintance on the online platform Discord, then drove to visit her more than once and eventually coerced the 17-year-old to leave Hayesville last August. Detective Stephen Smith says Gurney groomed her in such a way that she was brainwashed, essentially.
He had her, thinking that leaving her family and moving away, and that as a minor was the absolute best thing that she could possibly do for herself.
Gurney is scheduled to be sentenced in May. Guidelines call for 5 to 20 years in prison. She was returned safely to her family last August. Towns County Tax Commissioner Michael Anderson is pleased with where collections stand heading into the spring, and he's holding off until May to send out FIFA letters to delinquent property owners. He tells WJRB, I'll give those people another month, unquote, before sending the mandated intent to collect letters on delinquent property. And congressional challenger and former Gainesville Mayor Sam Kuvion told WJRB yesterday that term limits and stock trading limitations are two issues he'll champion if he's elected. Kuvion is one of the GOP candidates facing three-term Congressman Andrew Clyde in Georgia's 9th District. The primary is May the 19th. For Pat Malone, I'm Jeff Batten.
Warmer weather is coming, and that means you've got 50 places to go. And you're still in love with the truck that will get you there. So spring forward with accessories from Rose Auto in Blairsville.
Rose Auto.
Bed covers, towing systems, steps. Rose Auto has what you need to do it right. Just up from 515 on the Murphy Highway. Rose is the only way to get your ride to a ball game, a fishing trip, or an overnight camping trip.
Rose Auto.
Type in Rose Auto Accessories on Facebook. We're next to Mike's Seafood.
I get it. A lot of people don't like the idea of lawsuits or lawyers, especially ones that advertise. But when you're hurt because someone else was careless or looking at their phone and the bills start piling up, it's not about greed. It's about fairness. I'm Daniel Duello. I don't take every case, but if you've been injured, I'll tell you the truth and fight for what's right. Call the law office of Daniel R. Duello, serving North Georgia with honesty and respect.
Whether you need a car to ride around the campground, a neighborhood cruiser, or utility vehicle for the yard, North Georgia Golf Carts has you covered. Our family-owned company of more than 20 years offers a full-service department for all major brands, a complete line of parts and accessories, pickup and delivery service, and a friendly, knowledgeable staff. North Georgia Golf Carts is here to make your life easier. Call 706-896-8835 or stop by at 3850 Highway 76. Here at North Georgia Golf Carts, our aim is to keep you rolling.
Catch the breeze, chase the sun, and cruise Lake Chatuge your way with Cats on the Lake in Hayesville. Enjoy sensational mountain views as you skim across the lake on a smooth, stable two-person catamaran. Maybe speed is your thing. Cats on the Lake has something for you, too. Just off 175 from Hiawassee. Look for us when you get to Margarita Jack's Marina. CatsOnTheLake.com puts the adventure right at your fingertips. So hit the water here this spring and summer.
Valley River Brewery in Murphy is the town's original craft brewery with 15 beers brewed right here. Pair one with wood-fired pizza, gyros, or the best Philly cheesesteak in town, whether it's a dinner with friends or a weekend out. You'll find great food, fresh beer, and friendly faces waiting. Planning a holiday party? We've got rooms, catering, and even custom cakes made to order. Like us on Facebook or visit valleyriverbrewery.net. That's valleyriverbrewery.net, and taste Murphy's original Valley River Brewery.
Those pesky mosquitoes bothering you again? Well, let the experts at American Pest Control help. Their No Mosquito program can help protect you and allow you to enjoy your yard again. Call American Pest Control and take back your yard this spring. In fact, trust the experts at American Pest Control to provide you with excellent pest management all year long. Call to schedule your free inspection and protect your biggest investment, your home. That's American Pest Control, 706-782-4113.
The weekend is getting closer, and a trip to Bell Mountain or the lake is always a possibility. Make sure your truck is accessorized by Rose Auto in Blairsville. Bed liners, LED lights, and more. You want to be a pickup man? Do it with Rose Auto in Blairsville. The only way to go.
All righty, we're back with you. I reckon President Trump spoke last night. I didn't really watch it, so I just got the scoop from Gary Chapman. I texted him last night and see what it was all about, and he says basically this is what he sent me: the war is over, no more income tax, and the aliens are here. So is that pretty much cover it?
Yeah, I think so.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, the war is over, but we're still going to go for 2 or 3 more weeks. That's pretty much it.
That's it.
Which we already knew prior to the speech, right?
Did we?
Yeah, well, all the news things were reporting that we were going. That he said we were going 2 or 3 more weeks.
I thought you okay.
Maybe it wasn't on X, but it was on the fake news stories.
Well, that's kind of where I was going.
Yeah, I kind of know where you guys go.
Some of those sources don't even list anything, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're about to run out of stuff to bomb, ain't they?
There'll always be
Then,
stuff.
then why are they still bombing? I mean,
I guess it's just having fun. I guess. Hey, let's bomb some.
Does he know what the word decimated means?
Well,
apparently not.
He likes to really do a good job.
Yeah, exactly. Don't go halfway, man.
Yeah.
Both throttles.
Trumpian exaggerations.
Oh, Trumpian. That's a new word.
Trumpian exaggerations.
Trumpian.
Yeah.
That's a lot. What was that word we learned yesterday?
Bimboification.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. He's right with that.
It's in the same category as that.
Oh.
You're right. Right. It's like unbelievable.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of unbelievable, did you hear about Cocaine Shark?
Oh man, that would be bad. That'd be worse than a cocaine bear.
Dude, I was joking about that a few months ago, and now they actually have them. They exist.
What is the deal?
Good Lord.
This? Why are all these animals getting on cocaine?
Well, they got a lot of problems. They got a lot
keep
of social
bumping that
pressures
stuff
life.
in their backyard. They're going to consume it.
Yeah. So where did this happen? Is this over where they've been blowing up all them boats?
Well, Bahamas. That's near.
Well, you
Caribbean.
there's always some shark out there. He's like, he finds this coke and he's like, hey, gotta make some cash with this.
Y'all go on ahead. I'm gonna stick behind and get rid of this.
I noticed how nicely we transitioned away from the president's speech into cocaine shark. That was cool.
Okay. Well,
that was really cool.
Okay, we'll go back to speech. Go ahead. Let's get your take on it.
I already gave my take. I thought it was a rambling, sometimes incoherent restatement of what we already knew.
Ramble. You ever heard Trump speak?
Yeah.
He rambles, man.
Yeah.
He shoots topics. Plus, you got to give the guy a break. And I know I've been accused of being a Trump defender, blah, 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 blah. But let's just think about this for 1 second. He was at court early in the morning. He was doing stuff all day, and he spoke at, 9 p.m. last night.
Yeah.
That's a long day. Biden could.
Wait a minute. This is a guy who only needs 2 hours of sleep. Don't be putting up that defense.
Exactly. Well, that is an absolute defense, man. You try getting 2 hours of sleep every night.
I don't know.
I am the first to admit I need 8, 7 or 8.
I'm a 4 to 6.
Well, I'm looking forward to the end of this thing, like everybody else is.
Yeah, of course.
When do you think it's going to happen, Steve?
A couple more weeks, I think is about it. Because, like I said,
a couple more weeks. That's really locking down on a definite time.
Well, what about didn't Obama? How long did Obama do all his bombing?
Oh, wait a minute. There's no justification for one action by saying the other guys did it.
Well, I'm just saying,
like schoolyard stuff.
It's okay for Obama to bomb and bomb and bomb and bomb, but we're actually doing what we're supposed to be doing. Then there you go. There you go. Oh, it's Trump. We hate Trump. If Trump does it, it's not right. Whether it's right or wrong, it's not right.
Yeah.
Trumpian.
It is Trumpian, yes.
Yeah.
You are Trumpian, now that I think about it.
I'm Trumpian.
You're a Trumpian defense of the Trumpian speech.
I think he's doing a pretty good job myself after all that's going on.
Mm-hmm. So what's the positives? What has he done that's really positive?
Well, he beat Kamala Harris, and we ain't have to hear about buses anymore. That's one thing.
That was like 2 years ago. What?
Yeah.
Give me something like
I still ain't got over that. Yeah.
Recently.
Well, I mean, before the economy, before we started bombing, we were in pretty good shape.
And what are we now? 4% inflation, 4.2 perhaps next month.
This is a bump in the road.
Transitory.
Bump in the road. Bump in the road.
There he goes. That's those Trumpian words. Bump in the road.
marked this.
I believe transitory was a Biden word.
Yeah, we need to.
He
Yeah,
didn't say
It was-
transitory.
it
He
was a
said
Janet-
bump in the road.
It was a Janet Yellen. I said transitory. It was a Janet
Okay.
Yellen term.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, how about this, man? They say Bob M.
Approximately.
I'm trying to get it here. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Half of all U.S. Supreme Court justices have died while in office. That's not a good record, is it?
No.
Huh?
Well,
No.
wait a minute. What's the length of their appointment?
I guess
Life.
Life. Yeah.
you can resign, though, can you not?
You're allowed.
Yes, you can resign, but it's not what justices do.
No, they got that good cushy job up there.
Hey, if you had a lifetime appointment, you'd do it too.
Oh, I got other stuff I'd like to be doing.
They got enough time off. You could do whatever you wanted to do, in
Well.
addition to being the Supreme Court justice, because most of them use their law clerks to do all their research
Yeah.
This is true.
and send them summaries. So they're not really doing that much work.
Well, it's like the Congress and the Senate and all them. I mean, like, that's a cushy job. And okay, so they're off right now, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Till the 13th, I think.
Well, they may be called back to do the signing the thing that they could have done back in February. So
So what about the Voter Registration Act?
what is that? Is that the SAVE Act?
The SAVE Act, yeah.
When are you going to admit that that's dead?
Oh, so is it still not voted in?
No, it's not. You
but-
ask every day.
But I will say this: Trump signed an an executive order, requiring DHS to prepare a list of citizens who are eligible to vote, and then directing the Postal Service to only send mail-in ballots to those voters who are on the list, and that the ballot envelopes must have barcodes for tracking. And my question to you is,
all
what's the over on the lawsuit?
unconstitutional.
What's the under-over on the lawsuits that will be filed? I think they've already been filed.
If we can get the list, who cares? I don't understand.
They have a list.
I mean, how can they do that? They're actually running the country and then they decide to take off. I mean, I have got a little peasy business that I run myself, and then I have to plan weeks ahead before I can take off.
Right.
And they're just like,
Steven,
be here Monday.
They released their calendar at the beginning of their session. This has been known since last December what their calendar was for this year.
right, Pat. But if you're in business and you're planning on taking a vacation and you've got trucks on the road and you have a couple of trucks blow up, and then you have to say, okay, well, I'm gonna go on vacation anyway. I'll worry about them trucks when I get back. No, you don't. You say, well, I'm gonna have to cancel vacation because
And
I got to get these trucks fixed.
That's
what you just did was show the delineation between business and government. Business has got consequences to inaction. Government doesn't have. What consequences are there for Lindsey Graham at Disney World or?
Consequences are me and you, brother.
And they don't care about me and you.
That's why we need more business owners in Congress and less lawyers.
No.
Sorry, Lupo.
Quite all right. I actually agree.
Yes, we need more people like
Fewer
me.
lawyers I can
Less
go
like
along
you.
with, but more business people, no.
How do you figure, Pat? Why would you say that?
Because I'm smart.
Oh, okay. Well,
I mean,
somebody.
why do I even try to answer your questions? I give you answers, and then you say, "But how can you say that?"
Okay, so you've got.
Well, I
people
just
out there
did.
that Never had a business. Never understood that they got employees. They got stuff that's got to be done. I mean, honestly,
Whose fault is that, Stephen? Who voted for these people?
you
did.
obviously. You obviously.
did.
Yeah, you obviously.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to break before I get mad. Say something I shouldn't say. All right.
I love how though that you have successfully gotten Pat to smile and laugh and be jovial. That's
That's
awesome.
the only thing I can do. He's so ridiculous. What else could I do? I can be mad at him.
Yeah. Yeah. God. All right,
gotta-
we don't think. Shut up.
Okay. Would you please go to break, please?
We want to thank Rose Auto for bringing the show today, folks. Go by and check them out. We'll be right back.
Warmer weather is coming, and that means you've got 50 places to go, and you're still in love with the truck that will get you there. So spring forward with accessories from Rose Auto in Blairsville.
Rose Auto.
Bed covers, towing systems, steps. Rose Auto has what you need to do it right. just up from 515 on the Murphy Highway. Rose is the only way to get your ride to a ball game, a fishing trip, or an overnight camping trip.
Rose Auto.
Type in Rose Auto Accessories on Facebook. We're next to Mike's Seafood.
Jackie Jones, Jackie Jones, Jackie Jones Ford.
Hey, it's Andy with Jackie Jones Ford of Hayesville. There's nothing better than being outdoors this time of the year unless you're inside a new Ford or pre-owned car or truck from Jackie Jones Ford in Hayesville. For 50 years, we've been your hometown Ford dealer, and you can check us out at jjfordhayesville.com. So come by, because our crew likes to have fun outside too.
Hit the road to Jackie Jones Ford. Are you thinking about cataract surgery? Dr. Dan Eichenbaum is now offering cataract surgery with the innovative and revolutionary light adjustable lens implant. The power of a regular lens implant cannot be changed after it's inside your eye, so you may need to wear glasses to correct your vision. After surgery with the light adjustable lens, Dr. Eichenbaum can fine-tune the implant lens power inside your eye using precise UV light treatments in the office. He'll customize your vision to match your needs, and you can even test drive your vision before it's locked in permanently. Dr. Eichenbaum is offering this premium adjustable implant at affordable special low prices, and financing is available. Call Dr. Eichenbaum's office, 828-837-5404 or 706-745-9777, and say, I want the new adjustable implant. Again, find out more about the revolutionary light adjustable lens implant when you call Dr. Dan Eichenbaum for an appointment. Why settle for conventional when you can afford to have adjustable?
Ever hit your garage door button and hear it creak and groan like a grumpy old man ready to retire? It doesn't have to be that way. Appalachian Garage Doors repairs and replaces doors with smooth, reliable operation you can count on. Enjoy added security and better curb appeal. Call 706-781-2674 for your free estimate today. Don't let your garage door be what the neighbors are laughing at. Call Appalachian Garage Doors now.
Foodland Blairsville is the best place to shop for groceries. Tacos, meatloaf, baked chicken with vegetables, you name it. It's my favorite place to shop, and I'm not the only one.
They've got a great selection of everything I need.
My husband loves the coleslaw. Prices are good, and it's fast to get in and out the door.
The best place to shop for groceries in Blairsville.
Check the official Blairsville Foodland Facebook page for specials. Foodland Blairsville. Easy to find right off the square in Blairsville, in the same place it's been since 1975, with service and smiles you can count on.
Hey fellas, you're dreaming of trailer hitches, bed covers, LED light bars, and bulbs. Not a bad gift for the missus, right? Get them at Rose Auto in Blairsville on the Murphy Highway. Rose Auto specializes in customizing your vehicle.
All righty, we're back with you. Hope everybody's still hanging in out there, and I hope more people agree with me than they do Pat. But anyway, Mersey Dotes, I'm gonna show this to her. I reckon. Look what Loophole did to you, our little man there. You
Loophole didn't do that. Topper did that.
Okay,
Topper ain't here.
What is this George's weird bill nobody understands?
I don't know. Can't understand it.
Okay. Well, you the one that brought it up.
Oh yeah. I was hoping you would explain it to me. All right. So I know that the 9th District GOP is up in arms over this, and just to explain this House Bill 369, it's already been passed. It's sitting on Kemp's desk. It'll probably be either signed or vetoed later today. But here's the thing. Here's what it says. It says if you are running for district attorney, tax commissioner, solicitor general, county commissioner, superior court clerk, or a couple of other county offices in these particular counties, which will be called consolidated law enforcement counties, then those particular offices will not have a party designation after their names. They will no longer have an R. They will no longer have a D. And it only applies to counties in Georgia that don't have a coroner. Okay. There are only 5 counties in Georgia that do not have a coroner, and they are Clayton, Cobb, DeKalb, Fulton, Gwinnett. So therefore, and the reason there's no coroner in each of those counties is because they have a consolidated coroner, the coroner. They have one that services all 5 counties. So what it's saying is that if you are in one of those 5 counties and only those 5 counties, then at that point, there will not be a letter after your name, after any of the names for those particular offices that I rattled off. It does not include sheriff. The sheriff is exempt. And that's it.
So basically, they're saying it's nonpartisan, and somebody needs to turn Pat's mic back on. Nobody can hear him.
He's on over here.
I still can't hear Pat.
Pat, did you turn your mic off?
So it's going to be nonpartisan, and
This is kind of nice, isn't it?
Pat's never sounded so good.
Hey, Pat, hit it with the bigger hammer.
Yeah.
He's shaking his head.
Oh yeah.
All right. So the pros are, hey, look, if you could hopefully become more of a level playing field, because if there's no party affiliation, then someone who doesn't know the issues will just vote party. So there's that. But the other arguments are, look, we've got different rules in different states.
Right.
We're now taking away people who might vote Republican as well.
But there's no such thing as nonpartisan. I don't care what they say. I mean, even though they say, oh, it's nonpartisan, you don't have to vote for who. Everybody's got a party affiliation.
I concur. I agree 100%.
So
Patrick just rejoined. Now we got to stop talking about him.
No, still can't hear him. You got him on. You sure you got him on?
So I don't think this is going to pass much. I mean, honestly, they're singling out 5 counties, and I don't know. I mean, as much as I think something needs to be done there, I don't think this is the right way to do it. We'll see. I only researched this for like an hour or so.
But they can't have a coroner if they don't have a coroner. Could you imagine a Democrat coroner?
No.
I mean, they can't tell the difference between a man and a woman. They can't tell the difference between a king and a president.
Yeah.
How they gonna know if the guy's dead or not?
I don't know.
I don't know if he's dead or not.
I don't know.
See, man, I don't know if he's a man or a
But
woman.
if he's dead, let's register him to vote.
Yeah. That is so stupid. I love his face he makes when he's working on something. Do you see that? I'm sorry, y'all on the radio if you ain't watching YouTube.
I know.
He's making all these weird
He's just shaking his head and
like
smiling.
he's constipated or something.
I don't understand what's wrong with his feed.
I think everything should be. I don't think anything should be nonpartisan. I don't care what it is. Anything. I don't care what it is. You should have to have your track record out there.
Your core belief system. It's a core belief system.
Yeah.
It is a core belief system.
Let's take a break so we can get Pat back. Pat, if you can hear us, thumbs up. Right? You hear me good?
Oh, he can
restart.
hear
I could have told you he could hear us.
Restart your computer, and we'll take a break, and we'll come back.
Oh man, we get the question of the day on the other side. Oh, watch him way he looks, man. He makes all them weird faces. All right,
You like that professional IT advice there. Turn it off and turn it back on again.
Yeah.
That usually fixes it.
Yeah. Well, he could have paid $250 for that same answer. So I applaud you.
Y'all need to shut up. We're trying to go to a break. All right, folks, we want to thank Rose Auto for bringing the show. No doubt they are great. They've done a lot of work for me, and I highly recommend them. So go out and check them out, and we'll be back on the other side.
Warmer weather is coming, and that means you've got 50 places to go, and you're still in love with the truck that will get you there. So spring forward with accessories from Rose Auto in Blairsville.
Rose Auto.
Bed covers, towing systems, steps. Rose Auto has what you need to do it right. Just up from 515 on the Murphy Highway. Rose is the only way to get your ride to a ball game, a fishing trip, or an overnight camping trip.
Rose Auto.
Type in Rose Auto Accessories on Facebook. We're next to Mike's Seafood.
Transform your backyard into the ultimate retreat with Western Carolina Pools and Outdoors. From stunning custom pools to outdoor kitchens and cozy fire pits, we create spaces designed for relaxation and entertainment. Visit WCPoolsandOutdoors.com to see our gallery of work. That's WCPoolsandOutdoors.com or call 828-361-9947 to start planning your dream backyard today. Western Carolina Pools and Outdoors, where your perfect outdoor oasis begins.
Don't want to be dragging through the cold and flu season feeling like only half yourself? Then your next stop needs to be the whole store on Highway 64. Stay well with the help of quality vitamin D, elderberry, quercetin for possible prevention and recovery. Ask about herbal remedy formulas, some that include hops, valerian, lemon balm, and CBD. Perfect for getting good sleep. The whole store in Murphy in the Lakeside Plaza. Every day, 10 to 3:30 p.m.
You're already thinking about a new dock, a longer walkway, or an addition for next year, but you're dreading the TVA permit process. At Shores & More, we follow every TVA rule and regulation, period. every customer who buys a dock or orders an addition gets free TVA permitting assistance. Shores and More stands for honesty, quality, and doing things the right way every time. 935 Murphy Highway in Blairsville to Shores and More. That's MOOR.
Time to tackle a project around the house or on the job site? George's Paint and Hardware is where you get started. From premium Benjamin Moore paint to plumbing and electrical supplies, power equipment, Spartan mowers, Yeti gear, and expert small engine repair. George's Paint and Hardware in Hayesville is standing by. Homeowners, contractors, or weekend DIYers, find the tools, parts, and know-how you need at George's Paint and Hardware in Hayesville, where projects start and problems get solved.
Hey there, Will Nelson, Nelson Tractor. It doesn't matter if you're a farmer, commercial landscaper, or a landowner. When it's growing season, you need the right equipment for the job. From Kubota hay balers to powerful subcompact tractors for your property or a zero-turn mower for that perfect cut, Kubota delivers the performance you deserve. We have locations in Blairsville, Jasper, and Dalton. It doesn't matter if you're a farmer, commercial landscaper, or a landowner. Come on over and experience the difference with Nelson Tractor.
The weekend is getting closer, and a trip to Bell Mountain or the lake is always a possibility. Make sure your truck is accessorized by Rose Auto in Blairsville. Bed liners, LED lights, and more. You want to be a pickup man? Do it with Rose Auto in Blairsville. The only way to go.
All righty, we're back with you, Harry. Are you back with us, brother?
Don't call me Harry.
Now you know how I feel when he calls me Topper.
Oh, man. Yeah. All right.
Hey,
big time. Listen, here comes the music. Yeah. Logan Turnpike Mill is the day-to-day. Logan Turnpike Mill, we love them. No matter where you're listening to in the continental USA, anywhere in the world, except for Iran, probably, they can drop ship it to you.
I don't know. They might ship to Iran. That might solve a lot of problems,
Yeah.
actually.
Oh,
they have a little bit more
wow.
like grits and stuff.
All right, what's the question, Pat?
Yes.
All right. The question is, in what city was Anne Frank's hiding place?
All right, give us a call, 706-379-9770. Now, what was you fixing to say? So,
The reason that legislation is being done is because those 5 counties are the people that vote for Democrats. And the Republican philosophy here is if the party is not designated, they won't do their research. They're likely to vote for a Republican.
Yeah.
That's the philosophy behind it. I hope that Kemp vetoes it because it's stupid.
And Mary Jo raises a good point, and I forgot to mention this, but she's absolutely right. What it does is it basically takes away all the policies, everything you do, and it comes down to who has the most money, who can buy all the advertising and put their name in front of you most often, and that's who's going to win. And she's right.
That's the current case. I mean, it is the who's got the most money, who puts the most ads out there that sells and gets people elected.
Yeah.
So I don't think that changes anything.
well, I don't think there's anything that is not bipartisan. I mean,
nonpartisan.
Nonpartisan. Yeah, there's nothing nonpartisan. I think everything should have their party affiliation on it. Period.
Well, I don't think judges should, and judges for the most part aren't.
Yes, I think they should. Why should they not, Pat?
Why should they?
I need to know if a Republican or Democrat. I need to know if
what is the Lady Liberty or Lady Justice? What is she doing? She's blindfolded.
She's peeping under her blindfold, brother.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. That's why we're Supreme Court. We need somebody in there conservative.
We got a caller. Okay, there's 3 kinds of women in the world. There's Karens, there's Robins, and then there's Marcias. And we have a Marcia.
Hey, Marcia, I love Marcias. What are you doing?
I'm working.
Yeah, I know how that is. Golly, right. So do you think there should be nonpartisan places or people running for office, or do you think we ought to know if they're Republicans or Democrats?
Well,
that's what I thought.
Amen.
Marcia just wants some grits, baby.
I was like, I'm too hungry to answer this question, Stephen.
Where was Anne Frank at?
I believe Amsterdam.
You are correct, Marcia.
Marcia, you are correct. Congratulations. You're going to be eating good tonight.
Okay, thank you. I
Hey,
love me
I
some
wanna
grits.
yeah, I wanna tell you something too. They have a bakery that they have opened up there too. Just when you thought it couldn't
Nice.
get any better at Logan
Right.
Turnpike Mill, they have a bakery now, so you can go over the weekend. If you use this over the weekend, the Cecilia said that she'll let you try some of the baked goods there.
Nice.
Delicious.
I didn't know they now had a bakery.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
awesome. So check
They
that
got
out.
cakes made out of grits. How cool is that?
Grit cake.
Yeah, grit cake. All right, we appreciate you calling in.
All right, thank you, Matt.
Yeah.
Y'all have
Well, that
You
was
too.
rude of you,
I'm
Packy.
sorry, I thought
That
you-
was horrible of you.
Yeah, I just think that I think you already know who they are. I mean, you need to know if they're Republicans or Democrats, if they're Christians,
Why?
non-Christians.
Well, look, especially when it comes to judges, because if they're going to be handling criminal trials, I want someone who is going to apply the law correctly and not be soft on criminals and not just have a revolving door and not just say, oh, you've only robbed 20 people this month, so I guess we'll let you back out on the street again. Don't do it again now, Tiger.
I hate to disagree with you, Loophole, but you're
you're allowed to
lying
disagree
with
with
that one. You want Republicans that are hard on crime, period.
Yes.
I'm on anybody's hard on
Well,
crime.
guess
Yeah,
what? There
Democrats
are Republicans who are judges who are soft on crime.
They're called
So
rhinos.
what is the value of a D or an R behind their name?
At least you know they know the difference between a man and a woman.
Unlike Justice Jackson.
Yeah. And you figure they're a little bit more conservative, so they're more tough on crime, right? I mean, am I wrong so far, Pat?
Yeah, so far, you're not right on anything.
Unless it's one of them, you know what I'm saying, or one of the establishment. Because how many arrests have we seen of all the things that they've been talking about?
Well, they got Trump.
34 times.
Yeah, 34 times they got Trump.
Yeah. No. Back to Packy's point.
They're not tough on crime. They haven't done anything.
Goose egg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if
why have the initials, Stephen?
They can't pass the SAVE Act. They can't do any of that stuff.
I'm with
Yeah.
you.
Why have initials next to judges? They don't do what the platform says, and rightly so, because they're not supposed to be political.
But they are.
But they are. Everybody is.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I mean, Justice Boasberg. I mean, Judge Boasberg is the most political hack. Come on.
Is this the guy who always is against Trump, right?
Yes, the guy
Yeah,
who
so
who
he's a
helped the
political
FISA
hack.
court.
I get
The
it.
guy-
I
the
get
guy
it.
who helped the FISA court, the guy who withheld information from congressmen who said, "Don't worry about that law. We'll let you non-disclosure order. Don't you worry about it." Come on.
Hey, big shout out to Mr. Blue Expedition. Just pulled up in the parking lot and waved at us.
Oh, there you
missed
go.
that, but
Right
honking
on.
at us.
Yeah.
Right on.
Dude, peace signs are with two fingers, not one.
Uh,
I
Half a
think
piece.
how you gonna think? I think we need more Christians in office myself.
oh, good. Now maybe we need to have C's next to their name in addition to the R and the D.
I would
Amen.
make a big difference for me.
Especially if it had an M.
I like CN, like
or an I.
Christian.
Steven, I got a suggestion for you.
What?
Why don't you investigate the people that are candidates and vote for the one who most meets your requirements?
That's what I do, but I always, get made fun of, 'cause like people like you. Oh, it don't matter if they're Christian or not.
I didn't say it didn't matter if they're Christians or not, but that should not be one of the deciding factors. People ought to do their own homework and see if their
Have you rather
candidates
have
match up.
Have you rather have an atheist in the office or you'd rather have a Christian in the office?
Don't give me those stupid either ors.
I'm
It's
asking you.
not a binary choice. It's not a yes or a no.
What?
Pat, you're non-binary? I got nothing.
All right, you guys are in the gutter with your minds. Binary's got another meaning if you miss that piece.
Yes.
I'm just asking. Had you rather have somebody that don't?
And
believe in
I'm
God?
just telling you, I'm not answering because I give you the answers, and then you say to me, "Well, why do they do that? Why do you feel that way?" I just told you why.
Let
You
me
don't
consult
accept
my
it.
lawyer.
That's fine.
Lupo, what was his answer?
Couldn't tell you.
They should believe in God, I mean, like especially like Cash Patel, he's Hindu. They have like 19 gods or something, you know what I mean? So that's
Yeah,
even
bunch.
better, you know.
Multiple arms and yeah.
Wait a minute. Why do they need to believe in God? Aren't there atheists out there?
Yeah, they are.
So are they disqualified because they don't believe in God?
So what do they? What gives them morals? What do they base their morals off of?
Do you need God to have morals, Stephen?
I would think so. Yes.
Certainly.
You don't think that atheists know the difference between right and wrong?
They probably do, but they ain't got no consequences if they don't.
Yeah.
Well, okay, no spiritual consequences, but they
Well,
do have physical consequences.
No, I mean, not really. No, I wouldn't think so.
Yeah, if an atheist gets caught robbing somebody, they probably go to jail.
No, they'd be arrested. They'd be hauled into court. They'd be released on their own recognizance or some sort of $1,000 bond, and they'll go out and rob another.
The Bible says that, though, Pat. I disagree with you on this one. The
Bible says what?
All good, every good gift is from above. So if
there are 100 things in the Bible that I could pick out separately to justify my position. I'm just saying that in our country, it was founded on freedoms.
It was founded on God.
That it apparently Stephen doesn't want atheists to be free to run for office.
Oh,
no, they can run.
I just don't think
they can run. Anyone can run.
Yeah. Okay, that's my point. And they could get elected if people don't do their research. I mean, I get that you don't want an atheist in office. Don't vote for an atheist then.
Okay.
It would be much easier if he just said, I'm an atheist.
Yeah, I'm an atheist. I don't believe in none of that nonsense. Y'all
it'd be much easier if a lot of things were done common sense wise.
Oh, there we go.
But they're not.
There you go. That would be another high qualification. Christian and common sense. Right.
Well, I mean,
unfortunately, those are flowers that don't grow in everybody's garden.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're all here in this station right now, and so
pragmatism is not faith. Am I saying that right?
Pragmatism?
Yeah, it's not faith.
You're right. It doesn't have anything to do with faith.
And
it has to do with facts.
You're a pragmatist.
I'm a pragmatist. That doesn't mean that I don't have faith.
Okay. In God?
Yes, in God, by the way.
Okay, I'm just checking because I mean,
the one true God?
The one true God. Yeah, a Christian. Yes. How about that? Never mind. I almost did something unchristian there. Use one of those unchristian words.
That means you're not a Christian. I'm trying to understand this. I don't understand.
Yeah. Don't.
Yeah, you believe in the fact.
You're gonna hurt yourself, Stephen. You're having to think. You're gonna hurt yourself.
Okay, tune in Monday as we continue our investigation into pragmatist and Christianity.
Don't tune in tomorrow.
Yeah, skip tomorrow, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, tomorrow.
Yeah. He doesn't even know what day it is.
Tune in tomorrow. Whenever. Oh, well. All right, folks. Y'all be good. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
There you go, Pat.
Looking forward to it, Stephen.
It's going. There you go.